I'm walking through spiderwebs all over the place here. Dit gebeurt zo als je op een kooifarm aanwezig bent. Goedemorgen, goedemiddag en goedenavond kooiwijzerkijkers. Wij zijn op de Yoshikigoi Koi Farm in Polen. We hebben onze eerste trip georganiseerd met maar liefst 3 bussen vol met hobbyisten. En om jullie toch even wat meer te vertellen over de kooifarm, dat kunnen we beter door de mensen die hier werken laten vertellen. En naast mij staat niemand minder dan Andrew Lintott van Carpco in Engeland. Maar hij is dus ook hier op de farm general manager. Andy, thank you for wanting to tell our hobbyists at home something about...
You're very welcome.
About yourself and your role here at the Yoshikigoi Farm. Maybe a little bit background about yourself. Who are you?
So I am managing director of a number of companies in the UK. We do a lot of tropical fish, cold water fish, koi and reptiles, the majority of which are sold online.
Okay.
We've been going since, I've had my farm since 1995.
You have a farm?
I've got a fish farm.
A fish farm?
Yeah, so I've been farming my own fish. We started doing koi in 95, 96, 97 we were doing koi. And then I realised that there are other farms in the world who do it far better than we do. So that's why I got to know Yoshikigoi.
Okay, because I was just thinking about something that Ernst always says, we're the only koi farm in Europe, but England's not Europe anymore. So
I mean, they're not. So it's not the only koi farm in Europe, but it's the only koi farm that's SVC and KHV tested every year. So, and I think it's the largest in Europe.
I bet it is. It is gigantic with a lot of ponds, and people have been watching that, I think, on the drone pictures that I've shown. How long have you been known with Yoshikigoi Farm?
So I started buying Yoshikigoi through my company. I think this is our 7th year.
7th year, okay.
Yeah, so that's how I got to know them. We were struggling to find a supplier of enough of a scale that could do what we required. We weren't happy with Israel, and Japan had its problems, but also was very expensive at the time.
Yes.
And so we approached Yoshikigoi and said, look, we're interested. And, we've been their biggest customer ever since.
Okay, and your relationship has evolved because now you're general manager here? Yeah,
so I found myself a little bit redundant in my own companies. They say a good managing director should make himself redundant, and I sort of did. So I then thought either I take it easy and go fishing, and or I do something else. And then this farm needed taking to the next step. They produce beautiful koi here, fantastic koi, but it's been run for too long more as a hobby than a business.
Yeah.
So my responsibility is really, that final step.
Okay, that's good. And we've been seeing that the final step in progress today at the moment, because a lot of the hobbyists that we brought with us have been buying all kinds of koi.
Yeah, I'm very pleased to see them buying a lot of fish.
Yes, and I see that the Deutsche Oshiba is their favorite. A lot of those are being sold here.
I think this farm produces the best Deutsche Chiba in the world.
Yeah,
I've seen a few coming out of Japan, but consistently we produce fantastic Deutsche Chiba.
Yes, the Ginrin varieties are also very strong. The Ginrin is really thick, put on thick on the fish, and the special varieties, the kind I don't even know the name of, are quite nice.
Yeah. We do a number of different Achibas. We do red Achiba, Atarashi Achiba, Kagane Achiba. There's some real interesting Achibas. Yeah. But also we do some beautiful, all the Deutsch varieties with the beautiful skin quality, the Kikasuis, the Shisuis. There's some, fantastic skin quality, which makes a real difference on a fish.
And you're on the same language level as Murph, the breeder here. So you guys speak the same language.
Yeah, which helps.
That helps a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, and how often are you here?
I tend to be here about every 3 weeks.
Okay.
3 to 4 weeks. Through the winter a little bit less. I mean, I only started the position in December.
Okay.
So I've literally only had 4 months at it. But we're already seeing some changes, which is good.
That's good. So, and what are the main changes you're aiming for this year or the coming years?
So I think in the past the main thing is we've used too much space growing fish that shouldn't be grown.
Okay.
So we're taking fish for 2 or 3 years and then saying, oh no, it wasn't really good enough. I want to stop that. I want to produce more small fish, quality small fish, and then the big stuff that we grow, I really want to be good.
Okay.
You know, so we're not filling the ponds up with stuff that really should be in someone else's pond.
Right. And what would be the most important reason for somebody from Holland in this particular situation to come over to Yoshikigoi Farm? Why would they do this instead of other?
I think that one of the main ones is our multitude of varieties. We have, at any particular time, over 40 different varieties of koi here in big numbers.
Okay.
And the only other people who come close to that, the only other farms that come close to that are in Israel.
Yeah.
They have some, you know, the big kibbutzes in Israel. But even they, I don't think, hold over 40 varieties.
Okay, that's a lot.
Otherwise, nowhere else in the world.
Okay. And the prices in comparison to Japan or?
Yeah, we always try to be a lot cheaper than Japan.
Okay.
In fact, we're normally cheaper. Israel seems to be more expensive than Japan now, but we try to be,
Okay.
We try to be cheaper than Japan. The value of the yen meant that it's harder for us, so we've sort of tried to be even more competitive with our pricing. Yeah, and it's also quality. You know, it's sometimes, especially you mentioned Deutsche Chiba.
Yeah.
You know, some of our Deutsche Chiba, we're not going to go cheaper than Japan.
No.
You know, because they're better than Japan. So,
yeah, but still, I saw a couple of Tosai going being sold for a very reasonable price.
Yeah. We certainly, not every Deutsche Chiba is a fortune. You know, but the really good ones are fantastic.
Yeah, well,
exciting.
Andy, thank you very much.
You're very welcome. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise, and it's been a pleasure being hosted here by you for a couple of days.
I hope so.
And we're getting the sun back today, like yesterday.
Yeah, you picked the polytunnel, so it's a little warm.
But I like it. It's better than having it cold. Oké, dus kooiwijze kijkers, dankjewel voor het kijken even. We gaan nog een paar interviews nog doen. En ook van de mensen die hier op bezoek zijn. Dus benieuwd wat die ervan vinden. En dat zijn gewoon heel spontane vraagjes. En zullen ze hopelijk heel spontane antwoorden krijgen. Tot straks. Thanks.
Perfect.